The nights have gotten cooler. The tangelos are coloring up. Of course, I can't pick them till May. Well, I can pick them. They'll just be so sour. They make your toes curl. But they're getting color. I got the mint potted up. Now I'm going to try for the sweet potatoes. What I do is I cut a little slit out of the bottom of a drinking cup. These are the bigger cups. Then I fill them half full of whatever I'm going to be growing in. Then I set the plant down in, and I fill it up the rest of the way with soil. Then I set the whole thing in a bucket of water so it saturates it really well. Sweet potatoes and mint are now potted up. Did you know that if you start your plants in water, it's a totally different kind of root than what grows in soil? Because it doesn't have to take up any nutrition. So they're big, clunky roots. The ones that grow in soil are these real fine roots that take up the nutrition and water. And the best way to transfer them from water is once you see the water roots forming, put the pot that you want to grow them in the water. Put the plant in there, and as the roots develop, slowly add soil to that pot, even though it's full of water. And this way it will put out soil roots as it's still growing. Otherwise, they kind of go shocky if you try to go from water to dirt. They can't take up any of the nutrients with water roots because they're not the fine roots that take up the nutrients. Does it annoy you as much as it annoys me? I have no idea where my little blue thing with all the holes in it got to. It grew legs and walked off on its own. The last time I used it was when I planted all those beets. How long ago? So I've looked everywhere. Well, pretty much everywhere. Because I want to plant more root crops. Well, I'm not going to drill more holes. I'm just going to cut that down. Because they work so nicely. And because this dirt is not very moist, I'm going to poke my little hole and then fill the little hole up with water. And come out later and plant the seeds. I'm sure everybody else has seen or used one of these, but me. It's a seed seeder. Seed seeder? But what's fascinating, it has little openings for the seeds to come out. All different sizes of seeds. There's definitely a learning curve with this. I found if you put it at the larger opening, pour the seeds in here and let them drop into here, it's a lot easier than trying to pull it apart. And at first, I did pretty good getting one into each hole. Then all of a sudden I had 15 in a hole. It's going to take a while, but I'll get it. I know I will. But this is going to be interesting. I could not use it to plant on the ground, though. Hopefully I'll get radishes. Now I've got to go find a nice sunny spot. A permanently sunny spot. I don't have one of those. Now, it was really, really hard to turn. And so I took it and turned it and turned it and turned it, and it's still really stiff. I put candle wax on it. Now I can even move it this way. I do suggest feeding the seeds through the spout, filling it up, and emptying it the same way, instead of trying to take it off all the time. But if you have one of these, and even though you've twisted it a lot, it hasn't loosened up that much, put some candle wax on it. Oh, look at these lovely lemons. And Sissy laid me a couple of eggs. They are so darn tiny. It takes 3 of her eggs to equal just an average chicken egg. And she has got the densest shells. Well, they're bigger than that lemon at least. Thank you, Sissy. I collect enough of these, I can make a cake that takes 3 eggs, so I need 9 of your eggs. Oh my, I think you need water. I mean, you were sopping wet. I'm sorry. I would say no wonder the beets are wilted. It's 81 degrees out here. Or is it 82? It's just hot. Well, I guess winter's over with. We had our one rain, a couple of days in the mid-70s, and we're back to our old normal. Look what I discovered yesterday. Oyster mushrooms are at it again. Yay! This time I want to harvest them early. I'm not going to wait for them to split or whatever else they're supposed to do. And we have one shiitake. Oh, here they come, here they come. Chase them, get them, you can catch them. Come on, you can move faster than that. Go get them.